it has stopped raining temporarily. So we decided to do something just crazy. It'll probably never work. And we're going to try to catch a ladyfish. We have to wade through this water. Yeah, we're in the middle of the road, but it's just, you know, ankle deep in water because it rains every single day ever. So we're going to try to go and find the elusive ladyfish. They say that they only come out when it rains. It's supposed to be the hardest fish to catch in the Gulf of Mexico. They're absolutely delicious to eat. There is a limit of one. It has to be over 35 inches. So we're going to try to catch a 35-inch ladyfish to bring home and make ladyfish burritos, which is supposed to be a delicacy in most of the United States, especially the southeast states and around the coast, the Alabama Gulf Coast anyway. Water's getting deep. We're up almost knee deep now. And that's where these ladyfish just hang out. You got to wade through knee deep water, you know, until you get to these dunes and find these secluded places on the edge of the bays and the Gulf where these ladyfish like to hang out and feed. That's assuming they even exist. Like I said, I don't think that anybody has ever actually seen one, but we have got spoons, and from what we've heard and read in some of the history books and legends of some of the early pirates of the Caribbean, they used to catch ladyfish on homemade spoons that they made out of little pieces of gold and medallions. So we're going to see what happens, and wish us luck. It's the first cast in a ladyfish bed, what we think is a ladyfish den. It's just crazy to even think that this might work. To even imagine there's a ladyfish in these waters, it's just ridiculous. I've got a fish. What is it?
Oh man!
Oh, it's a blue runner. Yeah, it wasn't a ladyfish. That's what I kind of expected though. Sprinkling rain just a little bit. Really surprised that it's not coming a flood, because that's what it's done just about non-stop for the last 5-6 months. There's a fish. Oh my gosh, the ladyfish. Oh my God, he come off. I cannot believe that. That could have been a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, guys. Man, I hope there's more of them out there. There's a fish. Please jump. Yes, he jumped. Oh my gosh. Oh God, he come off. Come on, ladyfish. Got to try and stay out of all those annoying trouts and reds, jacks, blues, and just really focus on those ladies, because they're the cream of the crop. Y'all seen any ladyfish? Either one of y'all? Not so much. There he is. Came off. You know, until I see one right up close in person, it's still hard to believe that they even exist. You know, because it really is in the entire Gulf of Mexico and every ocean of the world, the ladyfish, juvenile and adult, by far the hardest fish to get to the beach. They're really impossible to land. They just eat and then disappear. It's almost like a magic trick. There's a fish right there, and it is a ladyfish. And see, he disappeared. Without seeing it, without being able to video it, I don't think that y'all would even believe me, which is why I brought my camera out here today. Too many times I've come out here and caught redfish and trout, and it's just such a waste of time. See, there's a fish right there. Oh, he's jumping. It's a ladyfish. Oh, please stay hooked. Oh, see, gone, disappeared. See, there's a fish. Oh, he's jumping. Looks like a ladyfish, guys. He's still on. He's still on. He's still on. Nope, he disappeared. Vanished into thin air. See, nothing but a spoon. I mean, was he ever really there? You may ask yourself. I don't know. It's like a secret, you know, just a secret animal that lives out in the depths of the salt water. And the phenomenon that is going on right now with all these ladyfish just appearing and disappearing this close to the beach, it just blows my mind. I've never seen it like this before. I've always been plagued by the redfish and the Spanish mackerel and jacks, you know, and right now, for whatever reason, there's just ladyfish just piling in here. There's one. Is it a lady? Yeah, it is a ladyfish. There he is, jumping. See there? I mean, this is too good to be true, y'all. It's too good to be true. Oh my gosh, he's on the beach. He's on the beach. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, look at that. Y'all, it's like a mermaid. This is a very small one right here. They get up to about 5 or 6 foot long, weigh close to 300 pounds. We're gonna let this guy go in the hopes to maybe once again in a lifetime be able to catch a ladyfish. And of course, you know, it's starting to rain again now. And here in South Alabama, that just is the weather. It's just rain. That's what we expected to happen today, is it's gonna rain, maybe followed up by a little bit of rain. And then tonight they're calling for rain, and tomorrow morning, if we're lucky, they're gonna be calling for a little bit more rain. So at least we'll have plenty of water, because water is essential for fish. When you put lady in front of fish, you have ladyfish, and that's really the most important thing that there is. So, I mean, who could ask for anything more? Got something. Oh, another disappearing ladyfish. I can see these dolphins. I don't know if y'all can see the dolphins or not. Maybe they're close enough in where y'all can see them, but no doubt they're probably running from ladyfish. Dolphins are one of the #1 food sources of the ladyfish. Those dolphins, I don't know what they weigh, probably between maybe 80 and 200 pounds, I guess. And I mean, a 300-pound ladyfish will just gulp those down in one bite. And they'll grab them and then just jump and jump and jump and jump. And then eventually, you know, they just disappear. It's just really wild. There's a fish. Probably a big lady, but there again, just disappeared. Hope y'all can still see what's going on here. It's starting to rain pretty good now. What is it? You're too far off, I can't see you. Chad's hollering something to me. Sounds like he's done something important. He's fired up about something, I don't know what it is. I barely, oh, there's a fish. Oh, please, oh man, that was another ladyfish. I'm telling y'all, like, these things are just, it's just abundant in here today. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. If y'all are watching this and can get up and leave and drive here right now as fast as you can get here, it'll be a life-changing experience. A crazy opportunity that only comes around once in every 437 years, and you're just not going to see it again like this. It's just really amazing, unless you live 437 years. Some people do that, I guess. I probably won't, maybe, I don't know. We'll see. What is it?
It's a ladyfish.
A ladyfish?
Yeah.
You got him to the beach?
Yeah.
That's freaking sweet. How big is he? 200 pounds?
He's not that big.
Oh, he's under. Yeah, that's a juvenile ladyfish.
Man, that's great. Man.
But he'll be good bait for the giant ladyfish. I saw there was a whole pod of dolphins out here earlier getting chased by ladyfish. The ladyfish were trying to feed on them. The dolphins going crazy.
Yeah, it's wonderful. I mean, he fought.
The weather, you know, the weather is subpar, but I think it's what brought these fish in here. And it's kind of, I've got something on. I've got a fish on right here, Chad. Fish on. He's jumping. It may be a ladyfish. There's a possibility. There's a possibility he's coming to the beach. He's on the beach. He's on his beach. We've got there are two ladyfish right here side by side. That's incredible.
Amazing.
We got to get them back, because if they don't survive, the last few ladyfish that exist on Earth may be gone. 438 years from now, whenever the next generation comes out here of lady fishermen, I would hate for them to not have what we are able to have today. I'm glad we brought spoons. Those ladyfish they won't eat anything else except dolphins. It's one of the best fish that you can eat. It don't matter if you make ladyfish tacos, burritos, grilled ladyfish, smoked ladyfish, ladyfish pate, ladyfish ceviche. There's one. There's one. And he disappeared. Oh yeah, like Chad just said too, ladyfish chili. You got one on? He disappeared. That figures. Yeah, ladyfish chili is another one that gets overlooked a lot. They're probably the most disrespected fish that has ever swam. People think that you can't eat them, but ladyfish chili is a whole different ball game. I mean, you can sop it up, man, with some loaf bread, and it is just absolutely out of this world. Fish on. Please jump. He's jumping. It's a ladyfish. Don't lose him. I'm so glad he's jumping. Oh, I got one too. All right, mine disappeared. Starting to rain a little bit again. That's a good sign. I was hoping that it was going to quit raining. It makes me nervous when it quits raining because things just don't seem normal. You know, sometimes it'll clear up, you know, get a little bit dry for a few days. And I mean, the only thing that you can do in that situation is just make lemonade out of lemons. Because, you know, you hate to see the rain go, but it just is the way that it is sometimes. There's something jumping down here. It may be adult ladyfish. Where did they go? Where did they go? There's a fish. Oh man, golly. It's absolutely impossible. They're impossible. Raining a little bit harder. Just gotta ask yourself, you know, is it worth it? There's a fish. Fish on. Coming up to the top, baby. Oh, and he disappeared. These fish are just so elusive. There's a fish. Oh my gosh, fish. Oh God, another ladyfish, man, on and off. Makes you sick. I mean, if you could get every single one of them into the beach before they vaporized, you could probably put up 200 to 300 pounds of fillets a day when they make their run. See there, man, those poor dolphins. You see these poor dolphins are just right here at the beach, just running for their lives. I mean, it really is just a tragedy what these ladyfish do to these dolphins. There's a fish. Oh man, it's a ladyfish. It is a ladyfish. Golly, he's so mad, so strong, vibrant. Oh, there he is. We're gonna look at him right here up close before he leaves forever and ever in our lifetime. See you again in 437 years, buddy. It's what you like to see. The second you set that hook, man, when they come right up to the top of the water and just start jumping, it's the best thing that you've ever experienced when you realize that it's not one of those annoying other species of fish. There's one. Oh, I've got him on. I've got him on. Oh, nope. Nope, disappeared. You got one? He's jumping. It's a ladyfish. Keep him on. Oh, he's gone. Their abilities to survive in such harsh environment. Yeah, I know, man. It's just, there's just bait going everywhere, and it's probably one of the giant school bus sized ladyfish, but I just can't get them to eat. There's something. It's a ladyfish. Come off. There's a fish. Oh man, up and off. That's why they call them the ballerina of the ocean. You jump, spin, and just kiss you goodbye. Hey Fred. Hey old Fred. Have you seen any ladyfish? We've looked everywhere, man. I know you know something. Don't leave. No, Fred, come back. Come back, Fred. We're out here now in some of the most exclusive terrain. The true depths of the ladyfish habitat. Y'all can see the vegetation all over the ground and in the water. These ladyfish like to crawl up in there and build their nests. So they have lots of little ladyfish. They also use it to hide a lot of the bones of their prey that they keep as prizes. Ooh, there's a fish. Big strike. Big strike. Guys, this could be the massive ladyfish that we've been looking for. Not really sure. Not really sure what we've got here. I'm thinking gigantic ladyfish. What do we got here? Oh man, it's one of them things, stupid Spanish mackerel. I mean, just when you think that you found your target species, you end up with one of them weird polka dotted looking mackerel. Oh, it's a shame. Well, the only thing I can think of is perhaps There's some ladyfish hanging out around those, eating those. Let's see if we might come across some. And see, there's another problem. Needlefish.
See that?
Oh, you're looking for those land-based ladies. Miss one?
I missed it.
There's a fish. Oh, I think it's a ladyfish. Oh no, he's off. He's off. There's a fish. What have we got? Oh, it's a ladyfish, and he came off. That's why they call him the ghost of the ocean. Got one on? Ladyfish?
You got off.
Got off. Yep. That's why they call them jumping beans.
Got one on.
Got one on? That's why so many folks call them the light switch, because they're on off all the time. Fish. Fish on. Oh, it's jumping. It's a ladyfish. He's off. That's why they call it the Texas tornado of South Alabama.
Got one on.
You got one on? Keep him on. Keep him on.
He's off.
Is he gone? Man. That's why so many people call them no more news. Just don't ever see them again. Whoop. Oh man, I just missed something. A lot of bait in the water. What you got? You got a fish on?
He was on.
Oh, he come off? There's a fish. Oh man, ladyfish. He jumped off. You got one? You landed? I can't believe it. 3 of us came out here today, and somehow 3 of us have put a ladyfish on the beach. Yeah, well, some people call these things a micro tarpon. That's one of their nicknames. The reason they call them that is because they make regular tarpon look so small that they're like micro size compared to an adult ladyfish. Yeah. Absolutely incredible. Congratulations, man. That's 3 of us. All 3 of us have put a ladyfish on the beach in one day. Once every 437 years, these things come to the beach. And today we've all been successful. Once in a lifetime. There's a fish. And it is a ladyfish. He's trying to jump on me. Oh man, he come off. Golly. What has a man got to do? Been working on a new spoon prototype that actually has 6 treble hooks. It's got 3 on one end. Oh, there's another fish. Please jump. Oh, good, he jumped. Oh man, he come off. Yeah, anyway, back to the spoon. I've got 3 treble hooks on one end, and it's actually got 3 treble hooks on the top end up by where your line tie is. And I think that way, no matter what a ladyfish does when he attacks, those hooks will actually grapple him, not just in the mouth, but possibly in the body, and really hang on to him, you know, so that you can get him into land. He's demonstrating the proper way to ladyfish perch fish, where you find a perch, then you get up on top of it, and then you look for a ladyfish. As you can see, the fish out here jumping. I've got a fish on right now. He come off. But the fact is, if you were not up on top of that perch, you're just not going to catch a fish. It's one of the biggest secrets that there is when it comes to lady fishing. Yep. Just make sure you don't get you wrapped around those ladyfish columns.
Look at that.
Yep. On the beach.
It's the glorious truth.
All right, there's a bird. They say if you ever see a bird, that means that there's fish close by. And there's a bird, so maybe there's fish, and maybe they're ladyfish. I'll show you all this old primitive dwelling. This was from some of the very early ancestors of the current present day lady fishermen. They used to sit right here on this bench, and right out here where this point is at, they would cast out here to these ladyfish waters. There's a very good chance that 437 years ago is when this was built during the last ladyfish run. And I would be willing to bet that back then someone actually sat right here in this spot that we're standing in presently and reeled in a ladyfish onto this same beach. There's a fish. Guy, come off. Well, you know that's why they call ladyfish the absentee ballot. Set the hook. They're not even there. That little guy. Those things are awesome. Unless they stick their barb in your foot, then they're really bad. Whew. That's why they call them one night stand. Because they're 1 minute, you wake up, they're gone. There's a fish. Oh, he's jumping. Ladyfish, still got him hooked. Jumped again. Oh, made it through the second jump. They say the third time's a charm. Oh, come on, be my charm, baby. Come to the beach. Come to the beach. Man, it's not the 300-pound giant we're after, but he has landed. Man, how awesome is that? Beautiful, beautiful ladyfish. What a pleasure. There's a fish, ladyfish. He's off. That's why they call him the night light. As soon as it gets daylight outside, they gone. There's one. He come off. Lost another one. There's a fish. That's an old fat one too. Oh, come off. That's why they call them Schwarzenegger, because they'll be back. We need to talk about this fishing reel that you're using too. As y'all see how good it works. I mean, he just took this reel and just hooked the most elusive fish in the entire world. He's off, dude. Of course he's off. That's why they call him Bruce Willis. They eat hard with a vengeance. This is a Piscafun Alejus. Alejus? Alejus?
I say Alejus.
Alejus, Alejus, Alejus. And there's another ladyfish on the beach. I mean, absolutely incredible. This is the kind of days that dreams are made of. That's why they call us the beach boys. We put them on the beach. There's a ladyfish.
Get him in.
Come off. That's why their nickname is Gone with the Wind. There's a fish. He's off now. That's why some folks call ladyfish deep, because their deep wood's off. There's a fish. It's ladyfish, he's off. That's why they call them yellow. You got to try to reel them in with caution. Got one? Fish on. He jumped. It's a ladyfish. It's a good sign. That's why they call them 93. They high octane. Well, it's been a long, exhausting journey. Man, we've got cramps in our shoulders from all the reeling, possibly 2 swollen ankles, knees. My hips are aching from all the miles of walking. And now we've got to walk through this very, very faint trail through this area of just wilderness. Y'all can see how nasty the brush is around us.
Coral snakes.
Yeah, the coral snakes will absolutely take you out. As long as we can make it across this swamp without getting into any saltwater crocs. Sometimes those crocodiles will get against these white picket fences. Before you know it, you're missing a limb. Very good thing we got out of here when we did. The next few days, this entire place will be underwater.
Ow! Ow! Piranha!
Man down.
Dear God!
We might have just lost one. Yeah. I don't even know where to stop anymore.